Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So in today's video it's going to be another book review, and in today's video I'm going to review Love and Other Foreign Words. Looking by this book you might think, what the blooming hell is this? But this is just how the Russian cover looks like. I'm gonna even put it closer to the screen so you can see how not really beautiful it is. I prefer the English and American cover, the UK and the American cover way more. I think they're pretty much the same. They're just blue with an artwork on them, like a drawing, and this is, as you can see, a real photo of a real girl and a real guy, which I don't really know. I feel like the UK and the American book covers represent the thing better. But yeah, this is a book by Erin McCahan and it is Love and Other Foreign Words. As I said, I finished reading this book yesterday and I can definitely say it is really, really nice. And on the back it literally says, "For the defense of John Green." I'm sure you won't understand what it says in Russian if you don't know Russian, but here it is this little line, I guess you can see some writing on it, and it says, "For the fans of John Green." And I went through websites to look at other people's reviews and to see maybe if they said something that I would want to maybe mention or whatever. And I found a lot of people asking. So it says that this book is for the fans of John Green. Is the ending sad? The ending is not sad, the ending is sweet. This is what I'm gonna say to you. So if you like John Green's books, but you want something different, or maybe you just want a really cute romantic book to read, this is a really lovely one. So I'm gonna read a synopsis. Is it synopsis or synopsis? Since this is in Russian, I have it here and I'm gonna read it to you, and then I'm gonna summarize my feelings about the book. 16-year-old Josie lives her life in translation. She speaks high school, college, friends, boyfriends, breakups, and even the language of beautiful girls. But none of this is her native tongue. The only people who speak that are her best friends too and her sister Kate. So when Kate gets engaged to a pickily insufferable guy, how can Josie see it as anything but the mistake of a lifetime? Katie is determined to bend Josie to her will for the wedding. Josie is determined to break Kate and her fiancé up. As battles are waged over secrets and semantics, Josie is forced to examine her feelings for the boyfriend who says he loves her, her sister she loves but doesn't always like, and the best friend who hasn't said a word, at least not a language Josie understands. So this is the synopsis, and I think it summarizes it brilliantly, but it doesn't say here's top things why you should read this book. But I'm not going to do that. But I am going to say a few things that you should know and that will probably make you want to read this book. The first thing being, it is really, really humorous. Just can't even say that. Anyway, it's pretty funny. It has jokes and phrases that are just so funny, and it was a really light book. There were some things that, there were some worries, and there were just a tiny bit of drama, and then we're like, what the hell is she doing? Not really in the way of Josie, but in the way of other characters. But it is a really light-hearted, a really funny book that just talks about a girl who is really into understanding everything, mathematically, getting this feeling and not understanding what the hell it is. Can she call it love? Does she love someone, or is she in love, or does she just like the person? She has to get used to her sister's fiance, obviously. Her sister is going through stress, a lot of stress, because obviously her sister is having a wedding, so weddings are always loads of stress, so that is happening. And just overall for Josie it is a hard time, and plus it talks about, like, again, this girl loves languages. She has a boyfriend breakups and stuff, and this is kind of like really nicely played through the book of like the languages and the translations she does and all the things, and with her communication with friends, her communication with family, her communication with random people. And the ending was unexpected. Like, I didn't expect it at all. You could suspect it, but you definitely will not expect it. Like, it's the ending that just kind of like blew my mind away. Not even the ending, but the things that led up to the ending were completely crazy. The ending in here is not like, you know, there are some books that the ending is just the ending, and when people say the ending, they mean literally the last sentence. Here it's more of like the last 2 chapters, a chapter that kind of like are the ending, because the ending is like a literal John Green book. Honestly, we don't know what happens afterwards, so it cuts on some sort of thing, on some sort of point, at some sort of point, sorry, and then you don't really know what happened, but you can imagine it was really nice. So yeah, the ending is not sad. It is really sweet. In fact, it is like one of the sweetest. And maybe this book, okay, a lot of people I read say that it's not cliche, that it is completely just non-cliche. I wouldn't say that it is non-cliche. There are some things that are just a tiny bit cliche. The ending, I think, was a bit cliche. But it was sweet. It was a sweet cliche. It was a cliche that you can read and say, this is a cliche, but I'm happy with it. Like, I'm good about this cliche. I feel nice that it happened. And yeah, overall, the book is wonderful. I would recommend you reading it, especially if you like this kind of like stories about love and romantic things, and if you like languages, if you're quite a witty and clever and really sort of like I don't even know how to explain it, person, you will relate to the main character. But even if you don't relate to her, but you like some things like languages, or you just like this genre of books or whatever, then yeah, definitely read it and definitely kind of like experience the feels. Would I recommend this book? Yep. If you could get it in the cover that is really nice, get it. But even this cover is quite nice. That was all for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social media and read the book, and I will see you next week. Bye!